Hi, everybody. It's Annie. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is part 3 of how I'm preparing for my future children. In this video, I'm going to talk about independent careers between my husband and me. First off, I'm going to share how to get this lippy look. Today, I'm using two products. The first one is this e.l.f. No Budge Retractable Eyeliner in the shade Coffee. This is an eyeliner, so this is technically not a lippy. So please wipe and sanitize between use, but I like using this as a outer lip liner to give it some more dimension and shade, and I tend to overline my lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into that. I don't have anything on my lips. Just a little bit of Vaseline. And I'm going on the outer end. Yes, you see like a little bit of shading happening. This is the no budge, so it is gonna stay on all day. So I'm going out her lip. And I'm going just a little bit over, but not too much. And then after that, I'm going to go into this red lipstick. It is the Morphe 2 Good Top Blotted Matte Lipstick in the shade Rebel Red. I love this shade. It is a lipstick, and I am just going to put it on like that. Then I'm going to mix it. Making sure I'm getting the edges of my lips. And since I overlined, I'm also going to be doing a little bit on the outside. This is the lip look. Super cute. I love this shade of red. It looks so good. Now let's get started with the video. This is Keith and I separately and what makes us unique individually. Who we are outside of our partnership, even though we are married, we both are separate people with separate interests, and we both are paving a way individually because we have the opportunity to do that in America at this time. We also want to show our kids that no matter whether you're a woman or a man, you should have your own career and you should celebrate the things that make you unique. When Keith and I first met, we did not know what our careers were going to look like. In college, I didn't know what I was studying. And it was probably like later my couple years where I was like, okay, let me figure out what I'm doing. So I graduated with a business management and communications degree, and Keith graduated with a chemistry degree. So those are two very separate and different degrees. We really wanted to make sure that we're feeding ourselves individually. Keith is very book smart. He is a scientist professionally, and he loves school. I don't. I did not thrive in school. Okay. But Keith does. Keith really is smart, and he loves learning, and he loves understanding the world through science. That's where his curiosity lies. Him as a person, he's very chill and lax. But when it comes to work and providing, he is very structured and with the routine. Me, I'm more creatively smart. My love is understanding the world through people and their behaviors and how we connect as humans, our humanity. I'm naturally creative, and so I have to structure and build a routine on how to actually present that to the world in a way that they'll understand it. I'm also a free spirit, so I'm very intuitive and I feel deeply. I'm an empath, and so there's a lot of work of having to heal so that I can use my gift for a greater purpose and for love. Genuine, secure love, right? I can use my empathy in different ways, but I chose to wait until I was healed to share my gift of empathy so that it goes towards connecting securely for humanity. We both have that curiosity and creation in our own version. After college, I worked in video production for a couple of years, and that really helped me understand what I'm missing out on now that I'm in my entrepreneurship. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not missing out on much. But there's benefits. I got health insurance when I did that. I was getting paid. It was it was good. It was good money for a young, early 20-year-old. Keith, he went straight to going into his research and scientist career. Keith is doing what he's doing, and he's providing a stable foundation for us, and everything that I'm doing in this adventure of entrepreneurship is really about our legacy and what we're leaving behind our kids. And so it's a great balance, and it's really powerful to be able to do that with somebody. If you are first generation, if you are an immigrant, education is really, really, really important. I need to be on here and advocating for education. Shout out to my family for making me go to school because I didn't understand that until now. And so it's going to be really important for my kids to also get their education and also have the freedom to explore and have different skills. But education is very important. And so I want to make sure that kids get that information. This is really about the world that I want my kids to grow up in. And there has to be somebody who's going to speak the truth. There has to be somebody who is going to show how to build as an American from the ground up, and it's going to help my kids, and it's also going to help a lot of Americans and immigrants to understand that you don't need anything fancy. You just need an awesome story, you need grit, and you just need authenticity. That's really it. That's why all my videos, they're not really high grade because I'm the only one working right now. I think eventually when I can afford a team, you're going to see some better quality productions, but it's just me and my phone. I want to prove to the fact that you don't need fancy stuff. You just need heart and authenticity, and you need a voice. You need a story that is worth telling, that is worth listening to, that is inspiring, and that is going to make people want to be better people. That is the independent careers of Keith and I. That is really how we are moving forward in our partnership, how we're building for our kids, and how we're leaving something worth leaving behind. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and you will see me next week. Bye.